Welcome Daytona Virtual Oval Unlimited. Tonight here for the Virtual Oval, guys. I want to go ahead and point something out real fast before we get started. We got 17 people in the session right now. Some still loading in. I do want to point out this is a German server. I do want to apologize if there's any interruptions. I'm an American. I hope people that's watching this in German can understand. I was asked to broadcast. I did it. It should be a very good race. I've been here about an hour, and I've been watching a lot of these guys practice. Should be a very, very interesting race. There's a bunch of guys, like I said, I cannot pronounce their name. I'll probably slay a lot of them when I try to. So I'm going to go with a lot of numbers and stuff like that, just to give everybody a heads up a little bit early. Because I'm going to try. That's all I can really do is try. I hope everybody does enjoy today's broadcast. We have about 3 minutes left in here. I want to go ahead and go out on something, talk about something. This is pretty much the All-Star race. They call it the Virtual Oval Unlimited. It is the All-Star race. Next week we come back here for Daytona for the full Daytona 500 race. These are the A-class cars as well. But I want to talk a little bit about something about the way the format for this works. This is broken up into 3 different segments. The first caution, I think it's only a 75 lap race. I think it's a very short race. However, this is broken up into 3 segments. I cannot remember because I don't have my notes up again because it was laggy and I just didn't get them up. So really no excuse. I believe it's a 20 lap segment, 2 20 lap segments, I believe. When the first caution is manually thrown, they will come down pit road. Everybody must come down pit road, take 4 tires and gas. Then you race off pit road, which is going to be pretty cool for us because we'll be able to witness everybody pit stop at once to see what people do and see who wins the race off pit road. It's very, you don't want to overshoot your box if you're trying to get up front by any means. Then next, there will be another caution thrown, and there will be no pit stop or there will be no tires, whatever. And I don't think, anyway, you may be able to come down and take tires and stuff like that as well. So, well, like I said, this is not a very long race by any means. We'll have it popped up exactly. Take a look real fast at today's weather here for the Virtual Oval, guys. Once I get everything up here. All right, here we go. Today's weather, it is set to, manually set, should I say, 78-degree air temp, 78-degree track temp, 55% humidity, partly cloudy skies here in Daytona, Florida. I wish it was like this last night or during the Daytona 24 because they focused on rain, and more rain last night in the Daytona 24 and today. Just about over, I'm not sure. Take a look real fast. We are at Daytona Beach, or Daytona International Speedway in Daytona Beach. Track length 2.479 miles, or track length, sorry. 4 number of turns, that can be determined. You also got the travel, so we can count that as 5 if we really wanted to. However, you can see the altitude, track temp, all there as well. As we get ready to line them up here and go qualified, I do believe. I think we actually run qualified, I'm pretty sure. They may have already done it. But take a look real fast at your current practice results. Like I said, I'm not going to say a lot of these. The number 50 of Frank is currently first. Florian is in second. Alexander is third. And at number 19, Alexander Abraham. I can't say that one. Fourth is the number 25 of Stefan Nobus. Thomas Nolden is fifth. Robert, and at number 93, car. Very interesting numbers in here, actually. I'm glad to see some different numbers. As you take a look at the rest of your top 10 out on track, not very much separating some of these guys. I was actually surprised the 50 is out by that in front of that much. 201.70 miles per hour. A little bit further back, you can see Mark Kiss, and that number 34 car is in the 12th spot. Harry Tiller, also in at number 24, 15th. And Michael Snyder is in the 21 and 16th right now, who is the last one on the lead lap. Practice has finished. We do have qualifying going on right now. We'll switch over to our qualifying format and get ready to go racing here at Daytona. 2 qualifying laps scheduled. And be watching them pull out of pits and stuff like that as well. Focus on who's coming out. Stuff like that. Alright, so, like I said, 2 qualifying laps here for the Oval Unlimited at Daytona. And we'll also be keeping it. Actually, no, I take that back. we are gridding. I don't know why I thought we was going straight to qualifying, but either way, we'll take a look here at your grid. I think it was actually already set. I think they already did the qualifying. So there was a bunch of, you can see the website right there. You could go and check. However, if you're American or speak English and don't know how to speak, a different language, use Google Translate to see how the format works. Very interesting stuff, I will say. So you can see your top 4 right there, Robert, starting on the outside of row number 2. Harry Taylor, row number 3. Michael Snyder, and the high side in that number 21 car. A lot of detached guys in here. Mark Kiss from Central East Europe in that number 34 car. That was your fastest guy, by the way, back there as well in 10th place. And Frank in that number 50. Thomas Nolan starting 12th. A little bit further back, you can take a look here at your grid as we get ready to roll off here for the first time to get this season underway. Well, to get this Unlimited underway. The actual season starts next week at Daytona as well. So we are gridding here. I hope all the paints are up to date for everybody, by the way. They don't use trading paints. They use a different kind of other program to do, but it looks like a lot of the paints are up to date anyway. I'm probably completely wrong about that. I see some of them that don't have it, but I hope they are. If not, we'll get it figured out and get it back for next week. I might be able to try to update them as well whenever I'm sitting here. So, pace car on off, Ford Mustang pace car, 1 lap around, then we dropped a green flag at Daytona. I was also supposed to have another broadcaster with me. However, this was kind of a late notice. We was actually not supposed to be scheduled to broadcast this race, and I got told on Friday, and I did not have time to get my other broadcast they had planned, so they didn't get to come on here and do it. But that's okay. Making sure everything's good to go as we get ready to roll here at Daytona. The 25 leading the way, followed by that 1916, the 93, and 24. I'm going to go ahead and go with my pick, and that will be Alexander Abraham in that number 19 car, starting on that high side. That is who I'm going to go with to win this race. There we go. Hopefully that'll pop up the paints up. Sorry about that, guys. That's the car updater. As we get set to go, pace car is in. And we are green flag lap 1 of 83 on schedule for tonight. 25 gets off to a pretty good solid jump there. That 18 getting also a good run. On that bottom side right there, you see him. We'll have to figure out how the paint system works on here, by the way. I don't know why it does that. But we can take a little bit further look back at the field. Take a look here at Michael Snyder in that number 21 car, working at high line right now. Drafted behind that number 18. A little bit of a wiggle there also from that 64 of Florian, who does take that spot away right now, out by a nose in front of the 21 in that Ford Fusion. Go about 30 laps of fuel. However, remember, we will have a caution being thrown manually. Still watching the center of this field. You can see that number 2 slowly starting to try to work his way up with that 50 on the high line. That is Frank in that number 50, who was the fastest in practice on that high line in that black car on the high side. Taking a look back, you can see that number 22 pushing this 2 car in his Ford Fusion. A lot of Fords in this race. was trying to get their painting update, but I don't know if it's going to update or not, to be honest. That's why you hear some of the noise and stuff like that, but it's alright. We'll hopefully get it here soon. As we continue to carry on here. Lap number 3 here at Daytona. Let's take a little bit further look back in the field. Here is the 00 car, Thomas Nolden, back here on the back side of things, sitting in 16th place right now, fighting alongside this number 28 of Marcus, who is maybe taking a 16th place away. He does move up just a little bit. So these guys are just laying back a little bit, seeing if a wreck is going to happen. They do not have any fast repairs from what I've seen. .34 right there. Got a little bit weird. I don't know what. Oh, that was odd. As Mark Kiss up on that high lane, seeing that white NASCAR.com Chevrolet. It was a little odd, but he's going to get behind the 00 now and try to use the draft just logging laps. You don't have many people going on right now. It's pretty much 3 cars on that high lane. That's pretty much it that is going on. Everything else is pretty much trying to calm down. Now 2 cars on that high side. Not going to be able to make up much ground, so everybody's just logging laps here. They're probably most likely just trying to get to the first competition yellow for the first segment. So no need to kill your car this early on in the race. Just to let everybody know, this is our first broadcast of 2 tonight. We go live again at 7:25 p.m. Eastern Standard at for the CFR Championship at Michigan. It should be a very fun race there at Michigan. So 2 different types of tracks. We got Super Speedway, and then we go to another 2-mile track that's not anywhere near a Super Speedway. It's going to be very fun there. 93 starting to work up as Robert in that 93 car, followed by that 21 car, Michael Snyder, working his way up. Also, the 28 of Marcus jumped up to that high side. So we are having some cars. Here goes one on the apron right now. He's going to fall back and lose a couple spots there. Not sure what was going on there with a 07. Everything else looks like it got sorted out, but I'm trying to see if there was anything there. Take a look at a replay here and see if what happened here with the 07 car. Looks like he may have just got a little bit of the apron. He was actually running up into 6th place. Does get the yellow line and gets him loose. One thing about the yellow line here at Daytona, you don't want to hit that yellow line going this top of speed. So he's going to already 3 seconds back now in front of the leaders, or to the closest car in front of him. Take a look here at some of the drop down boxes. You can see what kind of speed these guys are getting. 202 miles an hour, not 201. Into the turns. Watch the speed down the backstretch. We are riding with the 16. Let's hop on board and take a ride here around Daytona. Riding on board now with this number 16, 200 miles an hour into turn number 3. Pushing that number 18 car, trying to get him up to the front. Getting a little bit of a run there. Nothing there yet. Just going to hold his line. I'm looking right now. See him going through number 1. He's holding it right on that bottom line. And that is one thing that needs to happen. Let's just put it that way. New fastest lap, by the way, was just placed a few moments ago by Michael Krafzik, I think is how you say his name. And this number 22 car, you can see him right here running in the 8th position right now as they work out turn number 4. Take a look back and you can see how close these guys are. That 22 actually worked his way out. He's been up there for a few laps now. He didn't start where he wanted to, I don't think. He started, where was it? He started back in the 15th spot, so right near the last row, actually. Row number 7 he started, I believe. No, I'm sorry. Row number 8, yeah. On that inside row. Wow. So yeah, he's working his way up a little bit, but that is who has the fastest lap right now out on track. So we continue green here. Lap number 9. Up front, nothing has really changed. Alexander Abraham, which was my choice. We're trying to hold on to get this first segment win. We got about 10 or so laps before the caution flies. I do believe it's 10 laps. And we will try to refresh the trading paints once we take the commercial, or refresh the paints. They don't use trading paints, so it's a little bit of a different thing. So we'll try to see what happens and see what happens when we hit controller R and see if we can refresh the paints, and hopefully our paints will pop up. However, I'm going to say that Frank in that number 50 or the number 7 car. Who is that? Maybe it is the 50. No, it is the 2 car. His paint's really nice. Take a look high above Daytona from the blimp view. You can see nothing really going on too much right now. Everybody pretty much single file as they work out of turn number 2. We're going to step away for a moment. You won't miss a thing. We're going to go side by side and hopefully refresh the paints as well. We are back for the virtual oval unlimited here at Daytona International Speedway. So I actually had to pop up trading paints because I could not get the thing to work. So we will be able to see some of their paints at least. I don't know if this is actually the ones they're using, but at least we can see some of the different paint schemes, by the way. But I don't know who that 25 car is. Stefan Nobus, I believe. That is a sharp looking ride, my friend. I'm not going to lie, very nice. So we continue racing here. 15 laps are completed. Nothing has changed up front. We'll take a look at our summary. We have had one lead change. But right now, Alexander Abraham is leading the way here at Daytona. Mark Kiss right here, a little bit further back in that Mountain Dew paint scheme. That's a cool looking ride as well. Looking a little bit further back to see if anybody, looks like 2 people has dropped out, I believe. Actually make that 3. As a 30, it looks like he's on pit road as well. So we are down to just 14 cars right now out on the track. One good thing about Daytona at night time, especially with the fixed temps, is that there's going to be a lot of grip, so you ain't got to really worry about too much about sliding up and hitting the person, above you, unless you hit the yellow line. That's where wrecks can really happen. But for the most part, you don't have to really worry about it. But there is always that chance, of course, just not paying attention or something. You can slide up and hit the person beside you. You don't want to do that at all by any means, but it does happen sometimes. Got a little bit of a move right here with this 00 car of Thomas Nolden, who is running into 5th place right now. Got a little bit of move going on a little bit further back as well, as we got some cars shuffling around trying to get in line. You can see right there was another car right there that jumped out of line. That is the 4th place of Gabriel, and that's 16, I do believe. Let me check and see. I'm pretty sure that's who that was that jumped out of line. Yeah, that was him. So now we got a race up front, as we'll continue watching that high line starting to get formed up pretty good. Alexander Abraham has led every lap so far, only one lead change. He started on the outside row. But right now that 18 of, I'm not even going to pronounce his name, so I'm just going to say the 18. There it is on your screen though. Watching him, he may be able to get up there and do something right now. Still in the 3rd spot. Hasn't got the great run out of the corner yet. Alright, 19 really gets a good run down that backstretch though. He pulled out about half a car length there over that 25 of Stefan Novus. As I think we're about to come to end of segment 1, as we're on lap 19. The 19 trying to figure out which line he wants to go up to, whether he wants to go up and take that momentum away from that high line. We'll watch and see the run out, and he's looking. He's not going to go up just yet. He's not going to leave his partner down on the bottom, who's pretty much pushed him the whole way right now. This is going to be a good race back to the finish, though, as the 18, a little bit of side drafting there from that 18 car, trying to slow the momentum down from the 19 exiting the turn number 4. At the stripe, looks like the 19 is going to lead this lap, I do believe. No, it will go to the, yes, the 19 did lead that lap. However, the 18 just took it away. I think this is the final lap until the first competition yellow, I believe. 19 now pulls back ahead just by a little bit, and I say that as soon as I do, the 18 jumps back out, being pushed by that 16 of Gabriel, who's really getting tied up on the bumper. The 25 is a little bit more tucked up than the 16 is now, however. We'll see what happens out of turn number 4 down the front stretch. Will there be a lead change? Will we see a new leader here at the stripe? No, not that time. Abraham still leads the way. Thought caution was coming out there. Maybe it's like 25. Not completely sure. I should have had that popped up. Continue watching. Not much going on right now. Everybody's still in the same position. A little bit of battle back there for the, looks like that's a 2-car battling for the 8th spot, along with that 21 car of Michael Snyder on that high side. Across the shop to go. That time it's Abraham once again leading the way. This could be a good run right here for that 18 car. As he exits turn number 2, looking back, you can see here comes the bunt draft from that number 16 car. A little bit of bumping going on in the back as well. The 28 puts the bumper to that 21. Marcus bumping to Michael Snyder. And now the 18 is going to lose a lot of momentum on that high side. Not sure what happened there, but looks like that Abraham's going to easily lead that lap. did have a new fast session, or new fastest lap of the race so far. Andreas Top took the lead, fastest of a 44.318. Very quick lap, especially around Daytona. Everything clean and green for the most part right now. Just trying to log laps, being patient. You see the 64 gets a little bit wobbly there. That's where you got to be careful not to hit that yellow line, especially when somebody's about to bump you. You hit that yellow line, you could be going for a ride. This 25 actually was on the bottom. He pulled out in front of the 18 trying to get some drive, see if they could get back up through there, but nothing's really happened yet. He was really fast pushing the 19. But right now the 18 hasn't really committed to that low line though. He's been running that high line for him and the 16 both, pretty much running that and the 00. Been running that high line for most of this race, I believe. I believe they've been up here the entire time trying to make that high line work, which is actually, to be honest, is fastest way around here. But a lot of people, oh, we got trouble. 22 in the wall. Hard, 00 also. Caution will fly. As we were going to take a look at the replay and try to figure out what happened here. Let's go up high in the blimp. Probably see a little bit better. Watch that red 22 car that is on the screen. Trying to see if something may... I don't know what happened. That 00. Thomas Norton. That was very odd. Okay, that has to be netcode. That is one of the strangest wrecks I've ever seen on iRacing. One more time, we'll do this from a different kind of view this time. Watch this netcode. So the 93 actually blinked for just a second, and then it kind of made it like, watch the 93 on the inside. He stutters, and then he goes around. So the 93 actually blinked just for a second. That caused 4 cars to get in trouble here at Daytona. Wow. Now that was unexpected. 34, Mark Kiss was the lucky one that made it through all that, though. I do believe that will be the end of our first segment, so all these guys are going to come down pit road and have to take 4 tires and gas, and there's going to be some guys that's kind of happy because when that wreck happened, and now they're going to have to take optionals. So some big trouble on lap 24 of this race. That is very strange, though. I've never seen a car netcode like that. I thought they had to come down pit road, but don't look like it. They have to yet. I didn't think. I thought they had to right there, but maybe not. I'm sure some guys are going to have to come down. 34 is coming down, as well as the 22, because these guys all got to come down and take optionals. 34 didn't have to take optionals, but he's going to come down anyway. You see that damage on that 00 car. That is Thomas Knowlton. Also on that 28 car, if we can see him, it's a little bit difficult there to see him, but you can see the scratch marks as well as that 22 pulling in behind him. Got a little bit of beat up on that as well. This is the Virtual Oval Unlimited here at Daytona. Getting the season started underway. This is pretty much the all-star race for these guys. There you go. Go check out their website as well. It's I have to pop it up on my grid because I can't remember. It's virtual-oval-de is the website. As we watch, the pace car light should be going off this time. And we will double them up, and they will not go off this time. So with that said, we're going to step away and go for a break real fast. Once again, here at Daytona. We'll be right back. We are back here once again. Virtual Oval Unlimited Daytona International Speedway, the home of the Daytona 500, the Daytona 24. What other races they run here? They run a bunch of races here that I can't even think of off the top of my head. But that's where we're at. And we are here for the Virtual Oval guys. About to go back green flag racing. It's 25 now, once again back behind the 19. I think we may have another caution coming out very soon. I think these guys have one more caution coming up where they all have to come down pit road. I thought, anyway. But, however, the 25 is really on the bumper at 19. Pace cars in, and we are back to green flag here at Daytona. That was another good start by that 19 Alexander Abraham in that front car on that inside line. No way that 64 is going to be able to get up there at the moment. Thought I seen somebody a little bit further behind him getting the wall. Nope, I did not. Just coming back from a caution. For some reason, it's a weird net code. I don't know exactly what happened there, but that is a very strange net code. First time I've ever seen that top, or looked that way anyway. 16 jumps to the inside, trying to work his way up. And there's Gabriel in that green and white car. The 64 Florian follows in line behind him, pretty much single file all the way to the back of the pack. to unlock some more laps. Here we come on lap number 31 at the line. All single file right now, nothing really happening. A little bit further look back here, that is the 22, who does have a little bit of damage. We can hop on board, you can see his damage popping up on that right fender, really slowing him down, as that's like pretty much a big parachute. As caution comes out, I believe this right here is actually the end of segment 1, I do believe. I will make sure of that. But yeah, it was the end of segment 1. So what that's going to do now, they'll have to come back around, catch the pace car, and when pits open, everybody that's on the lead lap has to come down and pit and take 4 tires, gas, and all of that. A little bit of a check up there in the back with the 2 and the 50. This right here is where a lot of things can actually shake up a little bit. You will have the 19 car. If something happens, he misses his box as well as 25, they will fall back, and that could give the lead over to somebody like the 50, the 16 of Gabriel. The Florian could take the lead. So you really got to get in your pit box really good here at Daytona. The good news is that the 19 has the second pit style towards the end. So here they come down pit road. This is going to be interesting. We'll also keep an eye out and see if there's any kind of accidents on pit road, because that could happen at any time as well. Good view here as they come down pit road. All of the cars on the lap, 12 drivers right now coming up pit road, I believe. Looks about right. 25 in his box, and right there the 19 missed his box. That's going to cost him. 25 missed his as well. We talked about it. That's definitely going to cost him a spot on pit road, especially that 19. He had to back up a lot. We'll see what happens. Here comes the race off pit road. You hear the engine run. And the 25 was supposed to take 4. However, he did not take 4. I only took 2 tires. As the race off pit road continues, I thought you had to take 4. I'm not sure what that was about, but 25 wins the race off pit road anyway. But he only took 2 tires. He only had a 9.9 second stop. A little strange there. I'm not sure if they're going to black flag him for that or what will happen with that, but I thought you actually had to take 4 tires. Everybody else, it looks like they did take 4 tires. The fastest out of pit road that we know took 4 tires was the 64. Had a 13.9 second stop. The 19 of Alexander Abraham, 20.3 second stop for missing that box. That really hurt him. But yeah, I can tell you that the 25 of Stefan Novus did take 2 tires. I'm not sure if they're going to do anything or not. Because from my understanding, I thought you had to take 4. But either way, it's Daytona. It's not like you'd be back here in the back for long. But we'll see. As pace lights on the pace car are still on. Riding on board now with a 25, who started up in first place. That banking here at Daytona is pretty rough, not gonna lie. Real fast, step away real quick. I want to pop up my other cameras that I got loaded up. So we'll be right back again right after this and get ready to go racing. This is going to be pretty cool. We got some Crank It Up coming soon. We are back here. Just excuse the overlay. I'm popping up the new one because I forgot to load my other cameras up. So I figured why not be a good time now to go ahead and load them up and make sure everything's good with that. Because I want to use some different cameras. Want to make the broadcast way better. And everything should be loading up now. And we'll get this race back underway as we are under caution here for the second time. Well, first time really. That was the end of segment number 1 as we get ready to go back. The 25 is still leading the way here. As pace car about to drop off. That's why I want to do. You see the new camera packs popping up, and we are green flag back once again at Daytona. Everything else, sorry guys, I actually thought I was not muted. But sorry about not loading everything up again. I had to change the camera view or camera pack so it'd give us some better shots of the cars and stuff like that. But here they come out of turn number 4. The 25 of Nova still leading the way. Across the stripe, he will lead this lap as the 18 still trying to work that high line. The 16 of Gabriel still pushing this 25 car. The 19 after that pit stop is sitting in 8th place right now after that long pit stop. A little bit further back you can see that 22 right around the back. Ooh, after having some issues earlier on in this race and what brought out our first actual caution. Riding on board with the number 25 of Nova's taking a look back. You can see him and that 16. The dirt on the front of the car is pretty cool looking view there. Round through turn number 1 and 2 they go. With that said, we're going to get ready to crank it up. This should be fun to watch. And that is why cranking up is one of the funnest things to do. As you heard, gets really loud, very cool, really fast as well. 43 laps to go. Cross start finish line still. Stefan Nova still leading the way out front in that number 25 car. Here comes that 34 car, Mark Kiss, who laid back for a lot of the time. He is waiting no longer as he jumps up, takes second spot, now falls back to third, but making that high line, trying to make it work, trying to get some side draft from his 16. Haven't really talked a lot about Mark in this race. Central Eastern Europe, started back in 9th place, fell all the way back to the back actually, and just rode around until that first segment. Now he is on a move. We may have a lead change right here at the start finish line. This time it was still the 25 leading the way. You can see that high line trying to form up. Only 3 cars right now. They need this 93 to possibly jump up and maybe push to 50, and that may be able to actually do something. We'll wait and see. Right now the 64 cannot suck up to the back of the 16, so this may help the 34 get a bigger run out of the corner. We'll wait and see right here at the exit. We do have a lap car up here. That is the 00, who got turned earlier in the race. 41 laps to go at Daytona. Not much longer now, and we will be having our unlimited champion. The 25 is going to slide up in front of the 34. Now this could play an issue here. Watch that 16. He's getting a little squirrely on that bottom. This 00 car may drop below the yellow line. I'm waiting to see. He will not. Three wide as they split or go above the lap car. That 19 and the, who was that? I don't know who that was. The 2, I believe. New leader, Mark Kiss, will lead his first lap here of the night. We've only had actually 1 lead change, and that was it. Well, second lead change now. That was the 19. So we've had 3 lead changes between the 25, 34, and 19. Marcus unable to clear him just yet. He's trying to get up front. He's getting a big run off the backstretch. Down the backstretch. Will he leave that number 18 car hanging, or will he try to bring him along? I think he'll probably want to just trying to bring him. Unable to clear the 25 yet is the 18. He's thought about dropping down the 34, and he will drop down to that 25's bumper. That's interesting move there. I figured he'd actually bring the 18 with him, but not at the moment. See what happens. That 18 got a good run there out of the corner. Oh, that 25 putting a little bit of a block on that 34, putting a little bit of block on the 25. You can see it there as they ran a little bit deeper into the corner in turn 1. Down the backstretch they go here at the famed Daytona International Speedway. The 34 Mark Kiss in that Mountain Dew car. Chevrolet up front right now. Very interesting move there by that 18 and 25 car as the 34s continue to try to block his way to try to win this segment. Very interesting move there, though. That was a little strange. Out of turn number 4, you can see him coming straight at your screen. The 34 is still leading the way. That 50 of Frank still holding on to the outside line, is not really doing much right now. Unable to get the help he really needs. He needs another car to move up in front of him, or a car to jump up behind this pack on the outside line for them to be able to do anything. The only car right now that can move up would be the 25. However, he's stuck right now on that 34 bumper. Now it's a 50, might be able to clear this 18. He may be able to jump down in front of him. There was a gap that opened up for a second. Now we got another lap car up in front of these guys. That's the number 22 of Michael Krafzik. I think that's how you say his last name. Trying to hold on and get to the end of this segment is the number 22 car. If this does make the pass, Michael will be the lucky dog the next time. However, that will actually hurt Thomas Nolden. As the 22 does go a lap down, he just pulls off the track and lets these guys go. 10 cars on the lead lap. And only one car on that high side, that is the 93 of Robert, who is stuck on the high side right now. Nobody up there with him now. Somebody jumps out of line. It looks like that is the 10 car, I do believe. Yep, the 10 car jumped out of line right there and moved up as well. Let's see what happens. He may drop back to the bottom, and he will drop back to the bottom. That's going to force the 93 to actually lose the 9th place spot, I do believe. We got one below the yellow line. That was the 25 below the yellow line. .34 to go after line. Just to let everybody know, the 19 of Alexander Abraham, still sitting in 7th, has led 31 laps. The 25, who is sitting 2nd right now, has led 11. The 34, Mark Kiss, who is your current leader, has led 6. And it looks like the 18 has also led a lap. And that is all your leaders for tonight anyway. The next caution comes out. These guys, I think they do have to come down pit road. You don't have to take tires, though. As you can see them coming down pit road now, so this is actually a green flag stop that they have to do. As it looks like the 18 coming down pit road. Maybe it wasn't the 18. The 18 is 16 coming down pit road. There's the 18. Let's see if he takes 4 tires or no tires. He will. Don't look like they're going to take any on that 16 or 18. Just filling up and then going. There's the 16 down and away. However, the 18 is still stuck on pit road. I'm not sure what he's doing. Still stuck there. But don't look like he's taking any tires. He's still there on pit road. That's a little strange to see that. Now he's down and away. 21-second stop. I'm not sure. Maybe he had a little bit of optionals there, but this is going to wind up spacing a lot of things out depending on when this other group stops. It kind of hurt the 16 that the 18 sat there for so long. As now we wait for the leaders to come down pit road. Nobody else right now is on pit road. I can, however, tell you that the 30 has actually exited pits. However, I believe he's 30 laps down, 37 laps down. We'll wait and see if they're coming up pit road here. They will not. So yeah, the 37 or 30 car is out back on the track, and he has no hood or anything at the moment, as you can see. But the 22 is getting a little bit of draft for him anyway. Can't hurt. Expect these guys to be pitting any time now for their final stop of the race. Here comes the leader, 34, pulls off pit road, no help coming with him.
Inside, I'm staying inside.
You can hear right there, communication being done. Mark Kiss coming down pit road, we'll continue to watch him. as he is now in his box. See if he takes any tires here or not. He is taking 2 right sides at least. Will this be a 4-tire stop or 2? It looks like he is going to take a 4-tire stop, which is kind of surprising. You don't really have to take tires here. They don't burn off as much, but still, it's kind of a slow stop, 15.5 second stop. Now we'll watch our leaders come out on track right now. Nobody yet coming to pit road. Tell you what this may have done, though. This may actually help Mark a little bit. Gabriel's trying to catch up to him. This could help him. We'll wait and see if the 16 picks him up or not. But right now you can see the 25 with the lead. See which way he goes here. To the outside. Now, the 16, if they have to pit here, it could hurt. Well, the 25 dives straight down in front of the 16. And so does the 50, which is kind of strange. I didn't think they would dive down, but that's going to let the 16 get the draft back. 34 right here, Mark Kiss going to have to move up to the high side as he's going to go 3 wide. And no contact there, it looks like. And now you can get a little bit of a bump from that 16 car. So I'm kind of interested to see some of these guys pulling off the track, you know, by single car only instead of guys coming with them. Usually you want people to come with you. So it's going to be interesting to see when the 25 pulls off, as well as the rest of them. Trying to see when we had our last caution. When was that green flag we had back on lap 34, and we're on lap 27 to go now. It's been about 30 something laps. They do run 100% field though, so they can go a few more laps than, you know, what we normally run for other leagues. I know a lot of leagues only run 60. I know my league does 60. Here we go though. Here comes the 50 pitting by himself. This is going to shake a lot of things up, though. See Frank come down pit road. Going to watch and see if he takes 4, 2, or no tires. Me personally, I believe I would go with the no tire call. Sliding into his box. He is not going to take any, it don't look like. Nope, no tires for the 50 car. 9.3 second stop, he's down and away. Good call there, I believe, for that 50 car. However, it will hurt him still because he has nobody to really draft with, I don't think. Looking to see where the 10 car is. He may be able to get some help from them. We'll watch and see. The 25 coming down pit road, followed by the 64, the 1993 also on pit road. This is going to be a big race off pit road. Now, these guys all came together. That was a smart move. 25-19 pitting right behind each other. This could be a very important stop. 19 may have missed his box again. No, he did not. Just slid into it where he's going to get gas and go. Followed by the 93. The 25 also took gas only. 25 was in his box. Oh, almost loses it coming out of pit road. This may open the door for that 19 car to get back up there. Right now, here's your leader. He's going to be coming to pit road. As caution flies. This is interesting. Not sure what the caution was for. I don't see nothing going on. Looking to see if I see anything going on right here. Was it manually thrown? It may have been manually thrown. I believe it was. That's probably going to help the 2, to be honest. He was on pit road. He's going to be down and away, but this is going to help the 2, I think. I'm not sure if anybody was a lap down, though, besides a couple guys. But caution did fly. Yeah, nobody's off the track. I'm not sure. I think it might have been manually thrown, I believe, for the end of the second segment. Yep, that was the end of the second segment. A weird time to throw it, though. It shook up a lot of things, though, up front. I know that. I'm waiting to see. There is the leader, 34. I think. I didn't think he was. He will get the waiver on once the pace car when to go sign comes out, so I have to hustle on the track, same as the 18. Looks like the 00 may get the free pass once they cross the start finish line anyway. We'll watch and see if he does get a wave around. Not yet, anyway. So here is the leader at the moment. Tobias, I think that's his name. In that Ford Fusion car. Oh, and the wave around went to actually Mark Kiss. So the wave around Lucky Dog went to Mark Kiss. The 18 will get the wave around. Alright guys, with that said, we're going to step away one more time, take our final commercial break, and we will be right back right after this. We will have 20 laps to go once we take the green flag here at Daytona. This will be the last segment of the pretty much the All-Star race, the virtual oval unlimited here at Daytona. Been an interesting race so far. There's been a little bit of stuff that I've noticed that was a little sketchy, I guess you could say would be the word. Some drivers making moves. It wasn't bad by any means, but you know, all in all, it's been a good race. Had about 5 different leaders, I believe. The 18, the 2 is led. Mark Kiss is also led. The 25 and the 19, your current leader. I said at the beginning I picked Alexander Abraham to win the race. I actually hope I'm able to get that right. That'd be pretty cool to pick the winner of the race. However, it'd be cool for any of you guys to actually win. So, you know, any of them wins, I'm definitely fine with. As pace lights, actually, I thought was off, so we'll have 19 laps to go when we take the green flag. Take a look real fast at your current results right now. All these are unofficial, of course, but you can see right on your screen right now who is leading, who is not. Toyota up front, actually 3 Toyotas in the top 10 right now. Alexander Abraham, Robert is up there as well. There's Mark Kiss back in the 8th position. Look for him to try to make a move here. Only 3 Toyotas actually in the field. Do have, it looks like, 4 cars out of today's race. And so not too bad. 17 drivers showed up, 4 is out. However, we do only got 10 cars, looks like, on the lead lap, I do believe. The 00 would be the lucky dog if a caution was to come out. These are where the races could get a little odd. A lot of wrecks could happen here late in the race. So, I don't know if we've actually seen the end of the race. I mean, you know, the last of the cautions, it wouldn't surprise me at all. As you can see, the 18 getting the wave around. For being in front of the lead lap cars, so he's going to go ahead and go around. But I'm definitely not super surprised to see a clean race from these guys. It's been really clean. I think we've only had one actual caution when it involved around 3 or 4 cars. The 21 was involved. The 28 also involved. 24 involved as well. So, but I'm not, you know, you can't say a whole lot with only, you know, this many cars. You shouldn't have as many cautions, of course, but all in all, it's been a really good, clean race. I do expect it to keep on, you know, being clean as well. One quick reminder, we will be live again here tonight at 7:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from Michigan for the CFR Championship, 100 laps. Should be a very fun race. Couple guys not going to be there tonight. The pole sitter or points leader will not be there tonight, and another good driver is Robert Land will not be there tonight as well. Both of them had a busy weekend. Joe Burchett is at the Daytona 24, so he will not be there, and Robert Land is doing something else, and he will not be there. So could have our 6th different driver. We've had 5 races so far, 5 different winners. Also, Tyler Cox making his return tonight. And Kyle Charpentier making his debut tonight for AC Motorsports, so it should be fun. I also think Jonathan Hamburg is also racing that race as well. However, pace car is about to pull in, and there it goes. And we are back to green flag here at Daytona. The 19, Alexander Abraham, looking to try to hold on to the victory. The 93 of Robert got a really good jump on that outside. He does have a little bit of help, though, so he's going to need to get everything he can here at the exit of turn 2. To see if he could keep that momentum, try to take this spot away. The 25 of Stefan is behind the 19, pushing him, and it is the 64 of Florian pushing that number 93 car of Robert. Here comes the run out of the corner. You can see the 93 getting a good run down the backstretch. Could be interesting right here. We'll see what happens as we go into turn number 3. Still side by side. The 64 did not close up, so that's going to hurt the 93 with the momentum. I don't think he's going to be able to get there. The 93 looks like, or the 64 is going to fall back in line and leave that 93. He's going to get shuffled out and lose a couple spots at least. 19 still leading the way now. I'm sure the 93 is not too happy with that. Oh, we had somebody hitting the apron. Does a good job of saving it. I think that was the, I don't know who that was actually. It was the 10 car that actually hit the apron a little bit. We'll take a real fast look at that. May have been a little bit further back than that as well. Oh, and it was not the 10 car either. Who was that? Oh, it was the 2 car who touched the apron a little bit. May have had a little bit of help. Yeah, he did have a little help from that 00 car. Good driving there, though, by Tobias. Back up front. 3-car breakaway starting to take place. 64 trying to close that gap up and not let that happen. 19, 25, 50. Got a little bit of a high side groove starting to try to work. The 10 jumped up in front of the 93. Don't look like no one else is going to jump up at the moment. Don't be surprised if we see the 64 jump out of line. Oh, here we go. 64 going to go around. Caution will fly. Not much damage. 64 hard hit though. He's going to lose quite a bit of spots there, as you can see that front tire, right front tire sticking out, as we only have just a few laps remaining, and caution comes out for the second time here tonight. May have had help from that 16 car. We'll go up and above and take a look here and see what happened. Oh, I hope we can go up and above. Let's actually go to the spotter stand. Did the 16 help him around? Oh, nope, it was just an accordion effect. The 25 checked up a little bit, followed by the 50, and that's what happens. Right on board now with the 64. And you can see it, the checkup right here in front. Should happen right about here, I believe. Right here. Definitely not the way you want to be looking, that's for sure. Going to watch the battle on pit road. As you can see, I'm coming on the show that is the 10 leading the way, as he will pull into his box. A couple of these guys also got damaged. The 18 pulling into 16 as well. 34 missed his pit box, it looks like, a little bit. 10 is down and away. Looks like he just may have took gas only. Yeah, 6 seconds flat, so I'm sure he took gas only. Looks like 4 tires for that number 18 car. Everybody else is still on pit road, so getting some optionals fixed. I would guess that's what it is, some optionals. Two Toyotas out front, followed by 2 Chevys and then a Ford. We will also be back again next week with these guys for 166 laps, which is actually it might be 200, I can't remember. But it's a full race. Might be 288. Cannot remember off the top of my head how many laps that is. Once again, tonight we will be live back here on YouTube at 7:25. You can hit that subscribe button and a little, I think there's actually a little bell that will let you know as well when we go live and stuff like that for tonight's race. Racing the Xfinity cars tonight. Getting the A-Class Cup cars right now. Then here in a couple weeks, be broadcasting A-Class cars again for the Oval Series on Tuesday. And then on Fridays, we broadcast the IRA Truck Series League. So, yeah, I think that is all the broadcast right now. Pace light should be going off on the pace car this time. Should be coming to 13 to go. Be taking a green flag with 12 to go. As we are on 1 to go. A lot of dirt on the front of these cars. Noticed it just a second ago. I was looking from the 93 car. If we can get to him, we will show you a look back and let you see that dirt behind him on that 10 car. Pretty interesting stuff there. You can see it right there on the 16 as well. He's got a little bit of damage. There's the 18 with a lot of damage. Actually way more than what I thought he had from that last wreck. So a lot of dirt on all these cars. As we get ready to go racing once again here at Daytona. We will have 12 laps to go once the pace car drops off and they cross the stripe. '19 is looking really good, but that '93 is starting to try to figure out a way how to get up there. This '50 also looking pretty good, so is the '25. 41 laps left for that '19 car today. Pace car is off, and we are green flag here once again at Daytona. Here we go, down through the tri-oval. Actually, the tri-oval, should I say. 16 is trying to figure out which line he wants to be in. He started looking to the high side. Not going to go there. Going to stay on that low side. Here comes 19 with a big run on that 25. Will he move up? Will he stay there? We'll wait and see. The 93 can't find a way down right now. The 10, nobody will let this 93 in. So Robert will continue to drop towards the back of this little pack right here of about 8 cars or so. Tried to squeeze in there, unable to get there. He has nowhere to go. He's going to have to wait a while before he finds a way to get in. This may wind up being a 5-car breakaway because here the 2 is also up there as well, who has had 3 laps led. The 50 has not led a lap yet. So which one will check out a line first? That's going to be the question. When do you want to do it? Me personally, I would be waiting to about two laps to go, I think. And then I would not wait till the last lap. That's just me. He may be trying to earlier, though, because he just got a good run through that center of the corner. And he will not check out to the outside just yet as they cross the stripe. 10 laps to go at the line. Just to let you know, the 93 did find the spot. However, it was at the end of this pack, so he's really struggling now. He's behind the slower car of the 00 and 16, who both has damage. Still watching this battle with the 19, the 50, the 25, and this 2 car. And they actually was able to get caught back up. I actually thought that pack would break away a lot more with some of these damaged cars, but they did not. Now it's interesting to see what the 93 is going to be able to do and see if he can get back up and take away some of these spots again. Me personally, if I was a 19, I would try to lay back some. Try to slow this group behind me down just a little bit. Let the 25 get out a little bit and then go. That way you could just go right around him. That may be the way to do it. You don't want to, lay back too far. Not with only coming to 8 laps to go. But that would probably be a way to do it. Unless the 25 slides up a little bit like he almost just did there. You may have a chance. But you really have to rely on this 50 to know if he's going to go with you and all. Or will the 50 check out? The 10 is going to jump out of line. The 93 also jumped out of line. I think he's going to go. No, he will not. So that's going to hurt the 10 right now. 10 should fall all the way back to behind the 93 if nobody else jumps out in front of him. Big run there from the 19. Okay, that is a 34 on that high line. Going to stay high. Mark Kiss. 5 laps down. Let me take 6 laps down. I'm sorry. Oh, I'll take it back. 6 laps down, yeah. 6 laps down. Who did lead some of this race as well. 9 laps that 34 car led. Unable to get it done here tonight. A little bit of a stack up there from that inside row again. Same way that last caution happened. 10 car looking high once again. Nobody's going to check out with it, I don't think, yet. Might be able to use that side draft, though. I was thinking maybe I'll use that side draft to help him a little bit, but now the 93 is going to go high, 10 is going to go into the bottom. Now the 10 is going to go up behind the 93. This could wind up creating something here. I see that red car starting to think about the 2 car, determining if he wants to go to that outside or not. We'll watch and see what happens here at the exit of turn number 2. No, the 2 car will not go up because the 93 got a huge run. The 50 car may go. Let's see if he goes with him. No, he's going to put the bumper to the 19. 19 really utilizing that side draft really well right now as he has worked his way from the back to the front, well, up to third, in just 1 lap. Now he's got a little bit of help coming from behind. The 16 going to be there. Now right now, if I'm the 19, I'm probably going to jump out. 16 thought about it. He's going to pull back in line. We'll see what happens here. The 93 may dive in front of this 16. No, he will not have time. Coming to 4 to go at the line. When will the 19 or 50 or the 2 make his move? Oh, a little bit loose there from the 16, who got a little bit of a bump there from the 93. Good save there by the 16 of Gabriel. Trying to figure out when to make your move is really tough. It's kind of like a chess game. You really got to pick it, cautious and hope that it works in your favor. It may not. 16 is going to jump out to the outside. 93 goes with him. Now, that car does have a little bit of damage. However, we're going to see if it helps. This is a 4 car on top with that 00 also. Thomas Nolden up there as well. So we're going to have a race to the outside. Now, if I'm the 19, I'm jumping up now. Because if not, it may hurt him. We'll see what this 00 does. He's not to the bumper of the 93. So that's going to hurt him a little bit. He may fall that to that inside. It looks like he's going to. And actually, that may hurt him a little bit more because he may lose the draft. Nope. 93 is going to pull down and leave the 19 outside. 50 thought about going to the high side. There we go. Trouble. That's going to end the race. Winner is going to be the 25 of Stefan Nobis. We'll take a look at that wreck. Oh, the 2's in a lot of trouble right there. See what happened as... Take a look here. It is the 2 and the 16 racing side by side. It looks like the 16 may have hooked him a little bit as he goes for a wild ride. Wow. Riding on board with the 2 car. Ooh, that's dizzy. So that's going to pretty much cycle this race through, and it's going to give you a win to the 25 car of Stefan Nobis. Is going to be your winner here tonight. Led quite a few laps, 26 laps. Make that will be 28 laps when it's all said and done. Wow. That was really shaping up to be a really good finish. Kind of disappointed that one is going to end like this, but that's Daytona. You definitely expected another wreck to happen. I mean, you always got to expect it. That 10 car, though, going to finish in 6th place. Good run. After starting a little bit further back in the field at 16th place, Alexander Abraham will finish 2nd after starting 2nd, leading 42 laps. Oh, and here comes... I thought the 93 was coming to pit road. White flag this time for the 25. It's going to be curious to see what happens, though. I know the 25 won, but it looked to me like he only took 2 tires on that first pit stop. I thought you had to take 4. Maybe you didn't have to, but I could be completely wrong about that. But either way, still going to be a win for this number 25 Toyota, and a very good win at that. '22 will get to wave around, or lucky dog. Definitely not going to help him, but you know he'll move up to the 7th place at least. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do interviews or not. Reason being is because most of these guys do speak German, and I don't. So unless we get a translator, that'd be the only way we can get a interview with the top 3. But hopefully we'll be able to try to. So the 25, Stefan Nobis will win tonight's race. 28 laps led. Fast lap of a 44.370. I mean, definitely deserving to win. I mean, he started first for a reason. So, here they come to the start-finish line. And checker flag as they go a good speed of about 60 or about 70 miles an hour. 25 your winner here tonight at Daytona. As the fireworks explode in the background. And there he goes. 25 burning it down. You can hear the fireworks exploding in the background. There he goes. Doing his burnouts. And donuts in the infield at Daytona. Take a look real fast at your results here tonight for the virtual oval, guys. F50 of Frank finishes in 3rd place. The 2 car after his hard wreck will finish 10th. Mark Kiss, after leading a few laps, will finish 11th. That's the 25 still continuing to go on burnouts. Big win there for that 25 car. as we continue to watch guys come down pit road. I'm trying to see if we're going to get any kind of interviews tonight at all, if possible. Oh, that's a good view. Switch to that, and 25's there. So my thoughts on the race, I always do this towards the end of the broadcast. It's a good race. I wish we would have got to finish under green. However, it was definitely Daytona. You got to kind of expect it here at a super speedway. Good race though, all in all. Everybody raced really clean for the most part with each other. One of the cleanest Daytona races I think we've broadcasted in a while. I know we did one a couple weeks ago that was really good, but all in all, this was probably one of the cleanest. Well, this was the cleanest A race we broadcasted for sure. So I'm trying to see if we're going to get any type of interviews. I don't know if we are or not, but I think that may be it for tonight. We will be back tonight at 7:25 Eastern for the CFR Championship at Michigan Speedway. That's going to do it for us here for now. I'm Adam Chapman. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys here later, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll be sure to get interviews next week with the drivers, hopefully, if we can figure some more stuff out. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.